What up guys, my name is Jarvis, also known as CJ on the internet, and I am here for the last top 5 of 2015. Today I have my partner, the guy that also does videos on this channel, Elijah.
Hello.
So you know how it goes, Elijah. Everyone else knows how it goes if you guys are watching again. Basically, it's not like normal top 5s. We are able to choose single player games that we might have played over that might have come out over the past 3 years, but we've only played it this year. That does not count for multiplayer games, only for single players. Elijah, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Merry Christmas to everyone that is watching. A bit late, but yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So where we get into it? Okay, Elijah, what's in your number 5?
number 5 would be Lego Dimension. I don't know what's not to love. Like, you can basically be Batman in the Simpsons world with your pal Gimli from Lord of the Rings. It's great. Like, no one else, like no other game does that besides like Dimensions, which is very good because I just like how TT Games has made something that just, F the rules, screw your worlds, we're going to collide them.
Yeah, I mean, after the Lego movie, they've just kind of realized that it's such a popular thing just to take all your favorite heroes and just put them into one, which is just such a great idea. And I would definitely go pick it up. It's just that I don't have any money and I'm poor, so. And it's a good thing too, because it's not just, oh, you're playing a video game, go do it, and it's also like it's like the Skylanders, it's like the amiibo stuff, but this one you can actually build and rebuild, and there's a lot of depth to it, which is actually pretty cool. And I would definitely go check it out. I completely forgot that it was even a game. That's why it was kind of under the radar, because it wasn't that interesting in a way, but it's definitely a very cool thing that I would definitely go check out. But yeah, so that's your number 5. So it's just like there's not really any story to that, is it?
Actually, there is a storyline. There's this completely new villain that you go up against with already made up characters like Batman, Gandalf, Wildstyle from the Lego movie, Gimli that you can collect and stuff like that. Even Back to the Future's in it, which is awesome. And yeah, there is a villain, there is a storyline, and you have to stop them and stuff. Okay. I just don't want to get too.
Yeah, it's just normal stuff. Yeah. Okay, so Lego Dimensions. What's at your number 4 spot?
Number 4 is Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Yeah, I thought it would be bad, but when I actually bought the game, played it, a friend of mine, Jordan, convinced me to buy it, which I did. I love the game, like, because they have this zipline thing, because, it's further into the, in Assassin's Creed, like, timeline, more stuff, more toys you can have, muck around with. I seriously feel like Batman, because you have the bloody zipline, which is awesome. And the combat in the game is, like, a lot faster now, and it's a lot more brutal. Like, you can even do, like, combo moves and stuff, take out 3 people at once, which is absolutely astounding. So the combat is great. The parkour is great, and even just exploring London in that time zone is just beautiful. And the carriages that you drive around, you get to bump them in. It's awesome. And the storyline is, I've been falling out of the storyline now with Assassin's Creed, but besides that, it is fun to run around and collect anything and all that. So yeah, even the costume customization is good. Upgrading system is a bit, but it's pretty good since it's like their first time doing it. Well, I think second time because of Unity. I think they have it, but I'm not sure. So yeah.
I mean, definitely Ubisoft needed to pick me up after Unity happened and all that stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there was a lot of AIDS. Anyway, so what's it? Okay, so what's your third spot for 2015?
Third spot is Bloodborne. I did play Dark Souls, and it was like difficult for me. Dark Souls, like I managed to get through a bit of it before I had to trade in my Xbox 360 for a PS4 back 2 years ago. But Bloodborne, like, I like how they fixed the because I know that Dark Souls was like a bit alright, and like Dark Souls, I noticed that the controls were a bit stiff. It was bad, but for Bloodborne, when they made it, they improved it a lot, and which was great. And it wasn't like high, like too difficult, like nearly impossible, but like you had to do a few attempts, figure out what to do and stuff, and it was really good. The gameplay, the weapons in it, the costumes just look badass, and like the scenery, like the way it looks, it's so great. and the villains as well, bad guys that you come across, is beautiful. And yeah, that's all I can say about it.
Okay, then so far you've had Lego Dimensions, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and then Bloodborne.
Yep.
What is your second spot for 2015, Elijah?
Number 2 is Fallout 4. Definitely has to be on there somewhere. It's not as great as Skyrim, because with Skyrim that was like the first actual game I played. But back to Fallout now. Fallout. I love how you can customize your own weapons. I love games like that. I love the upgrading system into it, even though it's not like Skyrim's. But either way, it's still good. It has its own unique thing, so it's sort of avoiding Skyrim a bit. And I don't know what's the problem with the shooting, like FPS. It's good like that, because apparently in Fallout 3 it was very hard to shoot in the game, but in Fallout 4 apparently they made it easier, and people said it's a bit more like Call of Duty. It doesn't matter, like if the shooting's good, then I'm okay with it. And even the armor customization is good. Just everything that's customization in that game I love, because I love games like that, and I love leveling up. And the fighting is good, the enemies are good, the storyline's okay. Bethesda isn't really like popular with that. It's just the things that they put in it that makes it fun, and the exploration is great, and even the graphics are great, even if it's vanilla, because I have it on PS4. So yeah,
you've had a pretty good list so far. Most of them have been AAA titles.
Yes, very mainstream with games.
Very mainstream, because you don't play anything besides PS4, you peasant. Anyway, besides that,
I have PC.
What? Yeah, but you mainly play PS4. Anyway, what is your number one game of 2015?
Well, before I go on number one, I'd like to say some honorable mentions. The Crew, Star Wars Battlefront, and Battlefield 4. The reason why Battlefield 4 is on that, because no matter what games I have, I always go to that game, no matter what game I have. Alright, now coming in at number one is Until Dawn.
Oh, okay then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Until Dawn, yes. I love that game. The storyline was very strong. I loved it. And I noticed that even though I haven't played any Telltale games, but I have watched people play Telltale games, it was very like that, but with better graphics. Oh yeah, the graphics in that game is beautiful. The horror scenes in it is great. Like, I always played in the dark, and
because you are quite a horror nerd for that, because you do watch a lot of horror.
Yes, I'm a horror fanatic. And playing this just felt like watching a movie, like a very scary movie through all the way. And the characters in the game, they're very, like, strong. All of them have their own unique personalities and stuff. And I basically like all of them except for that bitch, but I don't know what her name is. I think it was Emily.
Yeah, that sounds like right.
But yes, I liked most of the characters. And, it's a matter of life and death with them. A lot of interaction as well. Like, you have to stay still. Don't, like, move the remote as much, which was, I think that was fantastic that they put that in there. And yeah, overall, it was just a great horror game. Best horror game.
Yeah, it was one of the better horror games of 2015. Mainly in AAA titles though, not like indies. Indies do pretty well doing like scary stuff, but
I played
AAA.
That's good. I can't wait for Outlaws 2.
But yeah. So okay, so Elijah, thank you. Give us a bit of a recap of what your top fives were.
Alright, top five. Number 5 was Lego Dimensions. Number 4 was Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Number 3 was Bloodborne, and number 2 was Fallout 4. And number 1 was Until Dawn.
Yeah, okay. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little top 5 stuff that I did this year, this little end of year stuff. Even though there's not many of you guys, that's not that much that watch our content or anything else, I do hope you have enjoyed. If you are just new or random that just randomly watch this, I have enjoyed producing this. Elijah's enjoyed producing his content on the channel. Hopefully his content might be get a bit better in audio quality and a few other stuff because of him now being on a PC and able to, record and stuff like that. So there's only good things to come out of the new year, and we do hope you guys have a great new year. And we'll probably see you the first Saturday back of on the new year at around about 6 o'clock is when our normal things post on a Saturday. If there are any videos, check them out. They might come out. just randomly. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.